Welcome to the section of Introduction to Angular 2, Angular 2 Overview, where we will discuss Angular 2 fundamentals. We will begin by discussing modularity in Angular 2 apps. Next, we will tackle components and their importance within Angular 2 apps. After this, we will discuss data and event binding. We will then go over services in Angular 2. Finally, we'll wrap up this section by discussing unit testing in Angular 2 applications. In this first video, we will learn about modularity in Angular 2 applications. First, we will take a look at NgModule and root module, which every Angular 2 application needs. Next, we will discuss both JavaScript modules and Angular modules. We'll wrap this video up by discussing some benefits of modular design. Let's open up D3 Angular 2 app, which we built in the installation and setup portion of this course earlier. Let's take a look at app.module.ts. This file is the root module of our application. Every Angular 2 application needs a root module, and by convention, this root module is named app module. Although you can name it whatever you like, sticking to convention makes sense here. The root module makes use of NgModule and its metadata to more or less define the module. We import any necessary dependencies, such as browser module, which is required by any application that will run in the browser. These imports are declared in the imports array. Browser module includes core directives like ngIf and ngFor. We declare components, directives, and pipes which belong to this module in the declarations array. So far, all we have to declare is app component. An important note here, each component, directive, and pipe should only belong to one module. So in our example, app component belongs to our root module and should not be included in any other module's declarations array. We declare any services that are part of this module in the providers array, of which we currently have none. Finally, we define which component will be used to bootstrap our application in the bootstrap array. Speaking of bootstrapping, let's jump over to main.ts to quickly review how that is done. In main.ts, we bootstrap our root component by passing it to platform browser dynamic.bootstrap module. Since we already declared app component in the bootstrap array of our root module, whenever app component selector is encountered in the DOM, in our case, the element d3-app, our application will be bootstrapped. You may not be aware, but you have already been working with JavaScript modules. JavaScript modules allow us to share our code across our application. We can do so by making use of import and export statements. For example, you see here that we are importing app module from app.module. This is made possible by a statement we used in app.module.ts. Here you can see we explicitly export the app module class so that we can import it elsewhere in our application, as we just saw it in main.ts. You can only import modules which have already been exported. We also see a great example of an Angular module here. Any module declared with NgModule metadata is an Angular module. This modular approach allows us to easily break our applications up into logical pieces, group shared functionality, components, directives, and pipes, and to easily share these modules with different parts of our app. Now that we have an understanding of modules,